All right, friends, welcome back to another print review. And when you see a crate like this with a print inside, chances are very high it's one company, and that is Shiny Metal Prints. Now, we have reviewed a few of the prints over the years, and these guys really take it up a notch. But before we dive into this, let me get you up to speed. In the event this is your first review that you're watching on this channel, see, we do things a little different. In a moment, I'm going to crack this thing open. Actually, we're going to unscrew this top, and then we're going to get access to the print. But what I'm going to do is we're going to evaluate literally A to Z about this print, from how it's packaged, to the frame, to the colors, to the sharpness, literally leaving no stone left unturned. Now, you may agree with me, you may not, but ultimately, at the end of the day, if you decide to go out there and buy a metal print from Shiny Metal Prints, you're going to have a good idea as far as what your dollar is going to get you. Now, with that said, I'm going to, because these guys, again, as you can see here, they really, look, you want some entertainment. For years, since we've started reviewing these prints, I've always wondered, can you run it over with a car? Well, in case you missed it, I actually did that last September. Whenever the Tyson and that, whoever that other dude was he was fighting. We two birds, one stone, went up to the mountains and filmed that at the same time. But anyways, I ran over one of their prints in one of these cases and was hoping for a little carnage, and yeah, the print was untouched, which is testament. I don't know where my drill is, so I have to do this manually. Anyway, so I will probably just speed this up in post so you don't have to hear me rambling about putting. That's my gym workout for the day. Note to self, when you get a print from Shiny Metal Prints and it's coming in one of these, make sure you have your electric drill handy. But you know what's funny, as I'm cracking this thing open, doesn't this look like something that belongs in the Madagascar? It looks official. It looks like an official crate. My son just watched that Madagascar movie not too long ago, and I swear that looks like one of the crates. All right, before we go diving into this here, one of the things that I want to share with you, why we're doing, because we just did a print review on these guys 9 months ago, something like that. But these guys just got a shiny new printer here this year. No pun intended on their name. Anyways, they have an Epson F9570, and this is an absolute, or supposed to be a game changer for the metal print industry. So I was looking online and started researching this printer, and from what I can see here, this is a printer that is going to give more vivid colors, better accuracy, better skin tones and neutrals and so forth. And from a speed standpoint, it's pretty darn fast, double the speed of many other printers out in the market. Cleaner details, smoother gradients and so forth. You're going to be able to see deeper blacks with this printer, better shadow detail, and more consistent color across batches. So this is really great for photographers or galleries where the exact color matching matters. So with the F9570, they're not just printing faster, they're printing better. The color, the detail, the consistency, it's really a huge leap forward from what I saw online for ChromaLuxe metal print. So anyways, now with that out of the way, let's continue on with this here. So as you can see here, that print, we have, again, these guys don't skip a beat. You have a piece of cardboard with a tape here. It's the little things that matter. So that tape is to help obviously get that out. Okay, here we go. We have first foam, blah, 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 blah. Okay, other foam has been removed. Pull the cardboard. Okay, so they're basically giving you a heads up. Basically grab all these things right here to pull this out. That is cool. Okay, so before I go doing this, so you can see, not only is the print inside this case or this crate here, and these are 2x3 pieces of lumber here. You have this foam insert that goes around that. So that is, this print is highly protected here. All right, so let's get all of this out here. Boom, boom. Oh, that is, okay, here we go. You, okay, come with me. All right, so I'm gonna put this down right here for a moment. All right, so now you can see, there it is. So why this is important? Because you're talking about a premium print right here, and well, UPS, FedEx, DHL, as we learned last year when I ran one of these things over, they don't got a chance. I mean, they would have to, I was telling one of my editors about this, they would have to legitimately drive it over with a forklift in order to damage one of these prints inside of here. Okay, all right, so now we can see this print has a piece of cardboard on the back side. Let me find my knife. Boom. Make sure I don't go cutting into anything I don't want to. I'm excited about this because their last prints, these guys, their prints are just absolutely epic. And so this is going to be a treat to see what this new printer has done. Okay, now we can see the image right here. Again, we have another bag that is yet protecting the print one step further. I figures I put my knife away. Boom, boom. Okay, I think I can get away with putting this away now. All right, so this is a heavy-duty plastic right here as well. All right. Boom. Wow. I've said this many times in the past. This is just a great example of this video, regardless how great this video is, how awesome my cameras are, or whatever photos I put on the screen, it's gonna do it zero justice to what this looks like looking at this right here in person. Holy smokes, you know what, I'm gonna be selfish here and I'm going to do one of these right here. So this is not my print. When they shared with me that they had a new printer, I had them just print out any old shot that they had over there and they sent it over with this beauty. Holy smokes. So this is one of the benefits with this printer here is those fiery oranges and reds that you see up here. And wow. The color detail on this is absolutely amazing. And this is one of the, reading online, was one of the strongholds of what this printer really excels at. These are colors that other printers on the market may struggle with. And boy, that sky is absolutely on fire. And one thing I've noticed with this print here is there is zero noise. The level of detail is flawless, and I can't get over how these colors, I keep echoing about the colors because the colors really jump out. It really punches you in the face there. This is absolutely remarkable. Wow. And incidentally, this is actually their black floater frame that they have. So this gives it a extremely elegant feel, and you may not be able to pick it up on camera there, but there's a gap here which makes this just float. And boy, does that look, I can't get over how beautiful these colors are. It's funny because as I was looking online, and what I'm doing right now is I'm looking at the corners of the frame here. When I was looking at line and reading about this printer, that was one of the first things that they were talking about is the fiery oranges and the reds and so forth. Again, this is one of those color gamuts that this printer really shines at. And seeing that, or this in person rather. Okay, so the frame is flawless. I'm going to flip it over to the back end here, and I'm looking at all the edges on this. When you have a metal frame like this here, unlike wood, if your jig is off by any degree, it's going to reflect that. And these corners there's absolutely no space gap at all. Again, flawless. Here's something I love to see with prints. You have not one but two little rubber grommet or rubby things here, whatever you call these things, in the corner, and that's going to help when you put the print up against the wall, and it keeps it off the wall and from scratching. And so they have multiple in each corner. And then right in the center, of course, you have your mounting hardware. And what you will not see, but I'll put a picture on the screen, is you see the badge for the ChromaLuxe on the back. So when you see ChromaLuxe here, you know you have the authentic, you have the good stuff. And of course, we know that is what Shiny Prints is printing at. And you know what? It's funny. Many print companies, when they come through, you'll see a little, random scuff marks in the ChromaLuxe in the back, which, nobody's going to see that. This is absolutely flawless. Absolutely flawless. This is an extraordinary print. I am really digging this frame here. And what I'll do is I'll put, incidentally, all the details down below in the show notes on this. Holy smokes. Let's take a look at the scorecard for this shiny metal print. All right, friends, and there you go. If you watch this show enough, you know a perfect score is an anomaly. It is a rarity. It is the unicorn. And I share that with you because this is an absolutely extraordinary, it is a flawless print. I'm absolutely, again, I can't get over the sky right here. It is absolutely amazing. Anyway, Shiny Metal Prints, major home run. A perfect score. Good on you guys. And for everybody else, what I'm going to do, again, I'm going to put down below the details or links to these particular prints, the frame, all that other fun stuff. Also, if you want to take a look at some of our other prints reviews that we've done, check out the description down below. And if there's a company or a print that you would like for us to test out as well, let me know. Message me and we'll see what we can do to accommodate that. But this has been extraordinary. That printer really was a home run. So friends, that is all I have here for you. So I'll be shutting up the cameras and I will see you in the next video.